Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled Narcissist and Driving. And this is something that I have experienced and thought I was the only one. But of course, you are never the only one. That's why they call it, patterns and behaviors, narcissistic personality disorder. I have been seeing reels, forums speaking on this very thing, narcissist and driving. And the experiences that other people have talked about is they are very erratic, road rage. It basically puts you in danger if you are in the car with them. They are so erratic, it's scary. And I have my own experience, actually multiple experiences, because this video is about narcissist number one. And if you don't know who that is or what that whole experience was, watch all of the early videos. Um, and he is the definition of narcissistic rage. And it's very scary when you are witnessing, when you are right in the middle of a narcissistic rage, you literally see another entity take over. Their eyes very dark. I mean, it's so scary. You can literally see them change. It's very scary. And then on the flip side of that, you're also watching a 5-year-old toddler have a breakdown, a meltdown. But it's not a toddler, it's a grown man. So narcissist number one, extreme narcissistic rage. And I've done videos on that, witnessing the narcissistic, verbal, mental, physical abuse. So his driving it's scary. It's very erratic, weaving in and out of traffic, road rage indeed. He has had on more than one occasion a weapon pulled out on him in traffic. And not only is it just the rage of, weaving, speeding, it's rolling down the window, flicking people off, cursing. You can't do that in traffic. You cannot do that. Why? People will pull weapons on you. And how do we know this? Because it's happened. And again, it's not like you are rushing me to the ER. It's not like this is a life and death situation to where if I don't make it there in 2.5 minutes, I'm going to die. That's never it. And his driving is so erratic. Whenever I was with him and he would drive my car, with me in it, I would say on more than one occasion, drive like you have a newborn baby in the back seat. Drive like you have a newborn baby in the car, because your driving it's uncalled for, basically, sir. It's so uncalled for. Like, what? And it's not even like he's got a little sports car either. So it's like, what? So narcissist and driving, and the videos that I've seen on this, like the reels and stuff that I've seen, I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, baby, is this the same person that we're talking about? They will purposefully, and this is about narcissists being late too, but this does apply to narcissist driving. If you have to be somewhere on time, anything that is important to you, they will purposefully be late. They also, well, it's to get a rise out of you, of course, because remember, narcissists thrive on attention, whether it's good or bad. They strive for that attention and they will get it one way or another. Whether it's good or bad attention, they will get it. Anything to make you mad, angry, they'll do that. And then on the flip side of that, with narcissists being late and then with the driving, it's also a way to garner sympathy, a way to get more attention of, oh my God, we didn't think you would make it. Oh my God, I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, that. So let me tell you my experience. Well, I've had experiences, being in the car with a narcissist. But this is the first time this has happened, and it hasn't only happened to me because I was telling my homegirls about it, and they're all like, So I had an appointment that I had to be there at 10 o'clock. I had to be there. And days leading up to that, I'm like, I'll see you at 9:45. I'll see you at 9:45. 9:45 rolls around. He's not here. So I text him, I'll be outside. Be there in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm getting anxious. So I had, the following weekend, it was very important. It's very imperative that I am there on time. I have to be there on time. And you're never on time. You're not on time. Or we are rushing and speeding to get me there on time. And like, who wants to live that way? Not me. So as I'm waiting for him, I text him. I'm like, hey, just to let you know, I have to be there on time this weekend. Okay. So he comes whipping in the complex, whipping it. And I'm like, okay. I get in the car. He's just erratic. And I'm like, speaking normal, like a normal adult. I'm like, hey, just to let you know, I actually need you to pick me up early. Like, I have to be there on time. Shut the F up. Shut the F up. When have you ever been late? I'm not saying that I am late. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I have to be there on time. This is important to me. I need reassurance. Yes, Lee, I will be there on time. You don't have to worry. I'll be there. Shut the F up. Shut the F up. Now, mind you, he's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. He is leaned over in my face like this, leaned over in my face, just like I thought I'm going to end up on first 48. Because not only are you in a narcissistic rage right now, you're driving. You don't care. So I'm like, still calm. You are not going to talk to me that way. Like, I don't care who you are. You are not going to talk to me that way. And on top of that, you're an adult. Like, what is the big deal? Like, what is the issue here? Shut the F up. If you want to ride, you will shut the F up. You absolutely are not going to speak to me that way. You're not going to speak to me that way. Still in my face, pointing, just, he was ready to hit me. Some people might think that I am over exaggerating. If you have dealt with a narcissist and if you have dealt with the narcissistic rage, you know firsthand, no, it's not an exaggeration. So as I'm telling him, and I'm not screaming, I'm like, look, you're not going to speak to me that way. And again, narcissists, they don't like it when you're calm. They need a reaction. They feed off of that. So he decides to kick me out of his car on a busy highway. Yep. Since I wouldn't shut the F up and take the verbal abuse to go to this appointment that I had to be at, he whips it on the side of the road and says, get the F out. You know what? You do not have to tell me twice. So I get out. I'm already on the phone with my peoples, already like, no, baby. So thankfully, I wasn't too far from home. I could have called an Uber, but I wasn't far from home. So I walk home and screenshot. So he says to me, now, mind you, I was not like, after I got out of the car, I wasn't calling him. I wouldn't know, like, all right, bet. So he reaches out and says, now you've chased away, in all caps, the only person that ever gave an SH about you the last month and a half. Good luck, ... I'm like, I sent a voice note and I'm like, look, I don't need anyone to speak to me that way. Um, no, you know what? I don't need people like that in my life. Like, no, just deuces. I absolutely not. And then he replies with, sounds good. And I'm like, whatever. Like no, like absolutely not. While I'm very appreciative for you giving me rides, but at what cost? Like, yes, you are saving me money on Ubers, but at what cost? you know, um, so then my phone starts ringing and I don't answer it. So then he says, I didn't call to argue anymore. Called to apologize. Okay, so let's break this down. You're not arguing with me. You're screaming and yelling at me, telling me to shut the F up. If I want to ride from you, I will shut up, let you verbally assault me, and just sit there and take it. Um, no, no, I don't think so. And while you're screaming at me, cussing at me, I'm telling you in a normal speaking voice, like, you're not going to talk to me that way. Talk to me like an adult. Use your words. Talk to me like an adult. Like, what is the big deal? Call to apologize. Apologize for what? You are a grown man. You kick a female out of your car on a busy highway, not a road, a busy highway, because she's standing up for herself? Okay. So I'm telling this story to my peoples, right? And the guy, it's girls and then it's a guy. And the guy's like, you took that, Lee? You took that? And all the girls are like, you've never been in that position before. So you argue and say, no, I'm not getting out of this car. And they push you out. They hit you. They push you from a moving vehicle. Like, I had at least 3 girls I was talking to that experienced the same thing. And my guy friend, he couldn't fathom it. He was like, you're going to sit there and take that? And it's like, baby, you've never been on the other end of that. So you can hit me? So you can literally push me out of the car, out of a moving vehicle? No, you want me out of your car because I'm not going to take your abuse? Baby, you got it. You got it. And I've never had that happen before, ever. I've never had male, female, I've never had anyone kick me out of a car, much less on a busy highway. And that's not the end of it, though. We all know narcissists, they keep coming back. They keep coming back. They think if a certain amount of time passes that you will have forgotten everything and it'll be okay and it'll be okay. And actually, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. And no amount of I'm sorry's, because you know what you did. You know what you do and you continue to do it because there's people out there that put up with it. I mean, it really is true. You teach people how to treat you. I never really quite understood what that saying meant, but I understand what it is. So, yeah, a narcissist in driving, extremely erratic. And on top of that, before this happened, we would ride in complete silence because he is just an erratic driver and I don't want anything to do with it. He wants a reaction, whether I'm saying, can you slow down? Can you slow down? Can you, like, no, I don't have it in me to argue. And again, with narcissists, everything is combative. Everything is a debate. They want to debate. They want to be right about whatever it is. And it's usually the most mundane, irrelevant things, and they want to be right about it. And it's like, you know what, honey, you're right. You're right about everything because I don't have it in me to argue, nor do I care to. Like, you win, you're right about everything. And will I ever get in the car with? No, no. And again, with a narcissist, they're never doing you favors. It's never out of the kindness of their heart. No matter what they say, it's never out of the kindness of their heart. It is always to make them look good, to manipulate you, to get something that they want. Anything that a narcissist, if they're oh, I just want to do this for you. Like, just let me help you out with this. It would make my heart so happy to help you with this. No, because remember with the narcissist, there's a mask. There's two sides, and they might have that good person mask up for a while, but baby, that mask falls, and that mask falls quickly every single time. So, riding in the car with the narcissist, well, I would advise not to. I would advise don't have anything to do with the narcissist, and especially don't get in a car with the especially with the narcissistic rage. Because honey, they black out. There's blackout rage. There's blackout narcissistic rage. And it's like, you know what? I have learned now just to walk away, because it's better to pay the Ubers. They might be expensive. It's better to pay the Ubers. It's better to anything is better than having to walk on eggshells around a narcissist and possibly end up on first 48. So thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks guys. See ya.